I've had troubles in the past with cleaning my pillows in my washing machine. And I feel like it might have been one thing that kind of did damage my washing machine. So I've been doing cleaning my pillows manually in this sort of waste bin I got at Dollarama. And yesterday I was holding it, and I guess I was holding it from the very lip part, and the lip part broke off. And I thought, well, it could still be used, but it looked kind of weird, and maybe it could scratch someone or something. So I thought, well, I'll just go get like another $5 bin. Although I could have, I guess, just kept using it anyway. So I was at Dollarama, and I was looking around at some other things. I'm always looking at the little gizmos they have there, and I noticed that they had a USB-C to USB cable like I need for my Samsung tablet, and I did have one already. It's just that it wasn't working necessarily totally properly. So I investigated to see if that would be a dependent variable and whatever was wrong with it. So after a lot of tests today, I come to the conclusion that the cable seems to be about the same as the other cable, but for some reason, this one it seems to fast charge with, and the other one I got this little yellow warning thing. I find a lot of these when I'm using this OpenWRT, a lot of devices have their own little quirks, and some of them seem to be working with Android USB internet, and some of them aren't working as well as others. And some one I had seemed to be disconnecting from time to time, and I find that if I put a hub between it and the two things, that it works properly. But I see there's like these disconnects, and although it seems to be working pretty good, I don't know if that's going to affect like a long download. If I was doing like a really long download, if it would like just sort of stop in the middle or something. I'm not really sure what it would do because I see these like USB disconnects and reconnects really quickly. Yeah, so I got this mouse because I thought this would be like some sort of a Bluetooth thing, and I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it looks like the operating system is calling it like a human interface device, and it doesn't really look like it's a Bluetooth controller. But I always wanted to have one of these wireless optical mice. And what's weird about this is that a lot of these they have like a off switch so that it doesn't it can conserve batteries. And this one here, it doesn't seem to have an off switch. But what happens is when this thing is off, it turns off, right? So when you plug that in, then it turns on, and it does actually work. Like this is a $4 mouse, right? Yeah. So I just removed the cover there, and this thing actually works on a double A battery, which is I don't really know what's normal for these things, but it's got a double A battery in there, which I guess is good because at least it's rechargeable. I can use my rechargeable batteries, and I put these felt pads on here because I've got everything here in my house has got these little felt pads keeping from scratching. Okay, so the most immediate problem I see with this mouse is I'm using the mouse at this point is that when you turn your computer off, it turns off, right? I haven't tested to see if there's a long time period that it waits for, but trouble is when you put it back on again, when your computer turns back on, it doesn't seem to work unless you open the back panel and push the battery up as to disconnect the battery, and then it drops down the battery, because of the spring, it presses back, and then it's connected, then it will work again. So, here I am using the mouse. Let's see, it says the right button there. Don't want to mess anything up. Here's using the middle button, And yes, so the thing about USB peripherals is they're generally supposed to be electrically safe unless they're connected to something else, some other power adapter or something. But you could probably make something that could overload them if it stored a lot of power, and then just dumped it like using capacitors and stuff. So you could make like something that's intentionally destroys the USB port, and I guess it's possible, but you wouldn't expect to see a problem with this. Yeah, so I like to say that these open WRT things are just marvelous, but they have some quirks, and some of them are a little bit weird in the wireless. The wireless doesn't seem to work, and on this Asus N56U, the wireless that doesn't seem to work at all until you do something with the five. So you got to pretty much force the five band to do something, and the two won't even work until you do that. And then there's a tendency, if you don't use it for like a long time, for it to stop working. So I don't really know what the deal is there, but I've moved the wireless access point to my other Fritzbox router that I use for downloading purposes and proxy purposes involved with downloading. So yeah,